Coming up next, we have a neon.code out of bounds showcase sitting at 0 out of 100 Canadian dollars if you would like to see that. And as well as a Toho Perfect Cherry Blossom randomized shot type. And I am a little late to the party. Tech support, thank you very much for your raid. I hope everyone enjoys Speedromizer today. We will be getting started with our run in roughly 17 minutes or so. And now coming up, I would like to warn everyone too. The runners of the 3 games that are coming up, they have notified us that there are flashing lights. If your body is sensitive to such things, make sure you stay safe and tune in once we are finished with these runs. That will count for Neon White, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and Little Witch, No Beta, all have flashing light warnings. So please stay safe if you are sensitive to such things. Okay, looks like everyone is ready a little bit early. We will be getting started here shortly, so stay tuned. Okay, everyone, it is time for our first run of the day. We will have Bulkanoidniy running at Neon White. And take it away.
Hello everyone. My nickname is Bulkanoidniy, but maybe you know me as Bulkage from other games. And today I got first time at the Speedromizer. I got the really cool game called Neon White. submitted by Pots. And
Hello.
Pots gonna help me commentate today and talk about the game itself, I guess. Maybe talk some about the experience of running.
Hello, yes. I did actually I did pick up this game like February 2023, and it was a really fun game. I just got addicted to this ever since, and I figured because the community has been really nice and really helpful with so much more strat, so much more like help, really helpful, really supportive, and really wanted to send this over to this kind of event because it would have been perfect.
Yeah, and we still have like kind of huge estimate, even with like kind of ace middle strat, I guess I can say. If we don't talk about the like amethyst strats.
Yeah, trying to remember like what strats are like decent to go for, but yeah, this will be a bit of a laid back, more like chill run, but with there will be a lot of strats to explain, so we'll just be going through that as good as we can.
Yep. So, there's anything that we need to hear?
Is there like how much how would we be ready, or?
You can count down whenever you are ready, and our stream tech will start the timer for you.
Okay, so I forgot when the timer starts actually.
Timer starts down like as soon as you hit start rush.
Oh, okay. Well,
so
then...
like as soon as you hit start rush, it goes like 3, 2, 1, then go. Like the game actually does it for us. You don't need to make it count down.
You'll see on the screen. So I guess without further ado, let's start the run. 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Alright, so this is Neon White. This is a game that is very movement and very speedrun based. There's a lot of like really cool, really fast tech to it, and yeah, for those who don't know, this is a shooter game that is also very intensive on movement.
Yeah, and a lot of mechanics that you can use to get as much faster as you can.
Yep. We're gonna be collecting some soul cards. This is the first soul card. This is the Purify card, which has a discard effect of a sticky bomb and shoot, and all cards have some kind of like weapon effect. This is a shotgun with a elevate discard, which is a right click. I'm going to be using that quite a fair bit just to traverse the first couple of levels here. And yeah, something else you're going to be seeing from this game a lot that has a few really that has a really cool tech to it is known as bulk boosting. You may see Bulka try and go for some of these, but I don't. There is like many different types of bulk boosting, such as like purify boosting, like what we just saw here. You can get some. You can like target some enemies, just like enemies' bullets to go very slightly faster. Also, you can go on the. Also, going on the water here makes you move quite a bit faster than what you can normally get to.
Yeah, there's a lot of like water slides, which allows us to clear faster the level, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure water is like about double the normal, double base speed. Like you can get from like up to like 8, like your normal base speed is like 18, and your speed when you're on water is about 36. So. Quite a bit more. Now we got Glassport, which is probably the coolest level in the in the game when you like get a pretty good hang of how it works. If you've seen like a bunch of like higher level runners play this level, it looks amazing to play when you get the hang of it. But yeah, it's really hard to get down for the most part. Next up, we have Chapter 2, Take Flight. Chapter 2, which the first level is Take Flight. The levels actually are gonna start having some kind of bottomless pits now, so you can actually like die if you can actually die from like falling out. We have a new card. This is a new card called Godfood, where you get a which is a sniper rifle, but you also get a dash every every time you use the card. When you're using the Godspeed card, it often can be a bit better to like put a little bit of delay between the cards. Kinda like what we
Momentum.
Yeah, because you can get like the full speed of the Godspeed there. That's pretty nice. We also have a new enemy in this game. This is called the Jock, which the Jocks are like these big enemies that have 6 health. Other enemies you can see are these Barnacles, which is like the really small guys with 2 health, and they're the frogs that shoot out the bullets that spawn a elevate card, which gives free health. This level's like fairly straightforward. There's not really much that you can explain about it. There's just a lot of water boosting. They can get a lot of speed from water. There is a tech that you can like get from the edge of the water, where you can get a lot more speed from, because the game also thinks like if you're either on the edge of the water or when you're above the water, you get a extra speed boost.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
All good. It's not that much of a time loss.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now we go up to Chapter 3. Is this Killer Inside? I forgot what.
Should be?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it is. I don't remember the chapter names by heart.
Oh no. I didn't mean to discard the cards.
You don't need to discard that. I mean, it would have been fine, but yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, what you're gonna see is the these enemies that you're gonna see are called Guardians. They have 8 health, and they have a lockdown effect that can insta-kill you as soon as you pass them. And this card that you see here is known as the Stomp, which the Stomp is actually a really cool card to like when you like use it, because it's more like it's an easy, but you do kind of
well, okay, I thought I didn't kill the one guy.
Okay. Yeah, it's more of an Uzi, but you stomp as soon as you hit the as soon as you use it. Ah, nice. Something else to also mention with the stomp as well is that the bullets of this game are very consistent. There's like there's like more or less zero RNG that comes into them. So that bullets always spawn, like, if you, often when you're using Stomp card, like a Stomp card, the bullets are like very consistent. So like you oftentimes want to just like tap every tap the card. Anyway, this is fine. Oh, nice. Anyways, this is Canals. This is probably like what I would consider one of the tougher levels of the game. Mostly because the level is like really big. It has a few really tough snipes.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. Nice. Pretty decent. That was a pretty decent Canals there. And yeah, this like chapter is going to be fairly self-explanatory. There's not really that much that goes into it. So if you want to say something, Shirky, probably now would be a pretty good time.
Sure, absolutely. So I guess I would just like to remind everyone that we are here to support Community. And Community's mission is to improve queer, trans, and two-spirit lives through support, connection, and leadership. They envision a vibrant, diverse, and celebrated queer and trans community, where individuals are empowered to live their lives fully, free from discrimination. Thanks to your support, Community is able to ensure that no one in British Columbia gets left behind. And currently, we are sitting at $401.23 Canadian dollars.
Let's get some extra donations in when we can. That would be great. A great cause. Also, yeah, we're going to be getting into Chapter 4 here, which is the first boss chapter of the run, with Neon Green. This is Arrival, which is a fairly...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
That's this is Arrival, fairly straightforward level, with very little, like, tech to it. There's a few, like, above water boosts, where if you go onto the top of the water, then you can get some extra speed. And then we got Forgotten City, which, if you've seen, like, I'm so happy you're doing this route, because if you see, like, the other route and how it is so annoying to get, I do not blame anyone who doesn't either. Who does this? The hitboxes of that, or like the hitboxes of some of the balloons are like god-awful. To the point where it's like, if you hit some of like, if you try to hit like a balloon, you're more than likely just gonna hit the wall like right beside it. Now we got the first boss of the run, which is Neon Green. You're gonna be seeing him quite a few times during this run.
Oh, no. Yep, that's fine.
You may notice the Neon Green has a number right next to the health bar. That is more or less how much health that he is at. This is a thing from a community mod which is allowed in the run, known as Neon Light, which has a bunch of quality of life features in order to help with the run. This is a trick. This is also a trick where you can like skip the entirety of the first half of green fight, here. And yeah, seems like we got it. Nice. I thought that bomb was a bit early, and I was about to like. I got scared because you usually do a death abuse there, and then I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, this is Fireball. no. This is the next chapter. This is a fireball card, which I don't remember what gun this is, but you do get a fireball discard, which is very similar to a to Godspeed, but you do get a extra, like, you can use it anywhere you want. Like, it doesn't have to be like in a set angle. And yeah, it's fairly you're gonna be oh, that was close. You're gonna be seeing a this new enemy here, like, quite a lot. This is known as a ringer. There is a bunch of like, ringers do kind of like shoot out a bunch of bullets in a circle, and you wanna, like, you can hit them for like tons of bullet boosts, and you can get a lot of speed from them. You can also get a lot of ammo from them as well. Well, like, you can get a ammo from them because they also, like, drop out some ammo.
I didn't get the bullet boost from the first time.
Yeah.
So we need to restart.
Such an awkward jump to get.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be fairly straightforward for the most part. There's not really that much to explain on some of these levels, other than, I do admit, like, the runs that are, like, the game having a very strong IL community. I'm not sure what happened there.
For some reason didn't get...
Like, I was wondering, how did that, like, not kill that Guardian?
Nope.
Oh, I see what happened. I had to rewatch the stream. Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, the game has a really strong IL community, which, if you see, a bunch of their runs that are going on are, there's gonna be a lot of, like, ILs to, well, it's, like, very IL intensive, but there's also still, like, a really strong, like, push for full game runs. Oh, you're going for this. Oh, nice. Yeah, full, like, basically you can use Stomp, like, for arcs, you can use Stompcraft to get a bunch of extra speed, and also, yeah, this level is really cool, but really hard to get, so I understand not going for it.
Right. Should be fine.
Yeah, I should be fine. There's, like, very little, Nice. Basically, the level has really cool. Like, the level, when you're doing it fast, it looks really cool, but it's very hard to the point where it's like you have to, like, hit all of the bullets as you're coming up, and then, like, you're going right back down again. Like, hit everyone as you're coming up, and, like, hit the balloons, like, on the way towards the towards the building. It feels so good when you get it right, but it's, like, again, it can be a very, like, intimidating for a new player to get into, so I can understand why some people won't instantly learn it. Alright, so now we got, chapter 6. This is, a level full of tripwires, which you're gonna see quite a lot. These tripwires are these purple, beams of light that, if you cross one of them, they kill you. And, yeah, you can use them for, you can also use them for, like, killing, other enemies in the process as well, so you can get a lot of extra, enemy, like, you can also kill a lot of enemies from them, like, through the use of tripwire chains. So like sometime a tripwire can just kill a enemy and then like kill like 10 other or 20 other enemies, which you're gonna see very, very soon. Also, yeah, this level is probably one of my least favorites. Like, this chapter is probably one of my least favorites, because there's quite a lot of either very annoying levels with a ton of, like, really... It's either auto-scrollers, or levels that have a lot of really aim-labs tech, which is not really my kind of gameplay, honestly. Now we got Shocker, which is the next enemy that is on the list. Shockers send you in a certain way, just like Shockers do kind of send you flying on the pedal that you land. It also can be an FPS reliant trick. Like, it can be FPS reliant because the amount of speed that you get from the Shocker can very well depend on your FPS. There is also a thing you can do with the Shocker, so that if you get a frame perfect trick, which I'm not really sure what frame rate is this, sorry? Like, what FPS are you at?
60.
You're at 60? If you click the Shocker at on the same frame that you kill it, you can get an extra kill, which can be used to make a bunch of these levels like a bit more consistent.
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe it's on Benediction chapter. There's this threat to start with.
Oh yeah, there's some in chapter. I know there's some in chapter 9. Like, definitely with. Also, yeah, this level's also pretty hard because there's a bunch of pretty precise purify shots. You did miss the storm, but it's fine.
Yep.
And yeah, this level actually had a new route recently from Shabs to Sabin.
I tried it, but sometimes I just missed the jump.
Oh yeah, the jump is always a bit like that. Jump at the end is also kind of tough.
I didn't mean to use this to use good speed that early.
Yeah. So, this level's also pretty fun because this level has a bunch of pretty interesting like tech with a bunch of like bigger bullet boosts.
Next.
Alright, so Trip Track. This is Trip Track. This level has a bunch of... This level, when you're doing it for like... This is a pretty notorious run killer if you're a higher level run, because everything that you're like... There's a route in Trip Track called Aim Lab, well, which features a lot of aim labs. I still do not know why you get that boost. It's so weird. And it is infamous for being very precise and very tough, and you sometimes even need like bullet boosts to get into it. Also, yeah, this is Race. I love Race.
The race is fun.
There is a lot of like races are you're essentially like racing a set of tripwires in order to like get to the end of the level first, and then you realize when you get past it, there's like, oh hey, you kind of are capped on your pace for a bit, and then you just realize, oh wait, you can just like hit one of the tripwires, like just to break the chain and get to the end faster. Also, yeah, this is Chapter 7. Chapter 7 is where like you're gonna be seeing these bubbles, which is the new enemy, which you basically cannot kill, but you can just go straight through them in order to to break them. This does kind of like make the routing a bit more inconvenient, but shouldn't be like it does make the routing a bit more inconvenient because like you're kind of like making it a bit more path based, but yeah, it's still it doesn't really like affect the run too much personally. This the next couple of levels are going to be fairly similar with a very strong base on like pretty strong emphasis on using the cards to like utilizing the cards to get to the get like through the level as fast as possible. Also, yeah, this is Pop. There's a pretty weird trick here where you can like get a constant above water boost. You can kind of see Bulka going for this. You can get a fairly big water boost throughout the entirety of that, and it's all like it's so fun when you get it down. Also, yeah, this is also Minefield. This level is so painful to me to learn because this is when you're like you more or less just have to like snipe at every single tripwire. Well, not really everyone, but you want to snipe some tripwires very quickly. Now we got Mimics, which is like the new enemy for this level, which they do break, which they do break, and they do shoot out a lot of mimic bullets, which they do kill you if you touch them, but you can also parry them for a lot of extra, like for more bullet boosts. Sure, there's
Anyways.
Also, yeah, this level's also very funny. It's like this, like the level called Greenhouse. There's a few things you can do with it, which do involve you going like throughout the long way, but you don't really need to do that. You can just skip the entire thing. It is great. Yeah. All good.
That's strange for me, at least.
Yeah, you dropped your fireball card because you picked up 2 cards. You can only pick up 2 cards at one time for reference, and each card can have an infinite amount of ammo on, but you can only carry up to 3 cards at one, like 3 cards of one type at one time. Next, okay, so now we're gonna go to my favorite chapter in the run, Chapter 8. I'm sure many others' favorite chapter. This is the Dominion, which is a rocket launcher. And, oh good.
I told you this is gonna be fun.
This is a fairly tough card to get used to, but you can get a lot of like the card that like the Dominion can also has a zip line to get to the end. Well, this like it has a zip line to order to get a lot of speed and get like anywhere you want faster. But yeah, this chapter is basically just more or less just like, can you go around certain ways and traverse the map in new different ways that you've never seen before? Or can you like just climb on these walls? It's really cool when you get like, it's really cool to get down for sure. This is also where some of these levels do get really pretty long. Some of them lasting like upwards of like 40 plus seconds. It can get barely like intimidating for people to get good at, but when you do, it is so satisfying.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, you're all good. Alright, that's fair. Oh, all good. Yeah. Not picking up that stomp doesn't really do that much other than like a bit of time. It doesn't like force you to reset or anything, thank God. This is a very punishing level to this is like a fairly punishing level to get down because you can reset you reset a lot from it. Oh yeah, Crash, my favorite level. Frost. Yeah, I actually funny thing. I actually have third place in this level. Used to have second, but Wolfu. Oh wait, Noelle. I mean, sorry. But yeah, shout out to Noelle. She actually has a world record sweep in this entire chapter, which is it is like incredible. There's like this. I believe this is like the only time that this is. Oh, you missed the. I think you missed the first one. The one at the end. No, the one at the end of the waterway. The one at the end. Yeah, like that one.
Yep.
Yeah, she actually has a world record sweep at this entire chapter, which I think only 2 people have done before, which is incredible. I think you missed one, actually?
Yep.
Yeah. You got it.
That's fine. Okay, don't gonna go, no.
Yeah, probably best to go down the the longer way, but should be all good.
Yep.
Yeah, for the most part, this level also can look very hard. Like this level's also like very hard for a newer runner. Ascent's also like, well, Ascent's a really tough level when you get it down, but will definitely admit it does look so satisfying when you get it right. It's just heavy on the aim labs though, so it's always like a tricky level to get down. Also, yeah, this level is fairly straightforward. Maybe you can like train off the Shooky for a bit, just for something for if you want to say.
No, I'm just mostly concentrate. Sorry.
Okay. You want to say something, Shooky?
Oh yeah, for sure. So just a reminder that coming up for Star Wars Battlefront 2, we do have a poll for ride or kill a Tauntaun. And otherwise, I wanted to ask a question. Does this game have, like I see the movement and I see some like strafing kind of while jumping. Does it have Quake-like movement?
No.
Oh.
It's not like Quake movement. It's I guess you can see like bunny hop stuff.
Yeah, I think like the movement of this game is like, I believe like the movement of this game is pretty unique, but if you want to like some kind of comparison, the Dominion card is very much like some kind of like TF2 rocket launcher. That's a commonality from what I've heard for the most part. Also, yeah, Streak. This is a shout out to Idle. This is like also a really fun level to get right. Like, but yeah, the world record strat. I actually have been trying to. I tried learning the world record strat for going for Sapphire medals, which is a community-made medal, which is very hard to get. All good.
Yeah, I have to understand.
You probably get like some extra dominions back. You probably need a bit more than 4, I think. And then
no
yeah,
problem.
You can back it up. Alright, that's fair. Also, yeah, something else with the Dominion that I forgot to know. Very nice backup. I didn't expect that. Nice. Also, yeah, this is Mirror, shout out to Wet. But yeah, something I was gonna say, with the Dominion has a very hard basis on the faster you shoot in this game. Like, you can shoot at speeds somewhat close to 260 beats per minute. I think it's 260 or 280, I don't remember, but I think it is 260. This is pretty cool route. This is interesting.
I,
seen the...
I tried to get like the fastest route.
Oh yeah, the fastest route more or less involves you getting those free guys at the start, and then you can just like do a fireball and then climb the building to the right of you to get to the end. But this is a pretty cool way to do the other route. But yeah, this is chapter 9. What I was gonna say with the Dominion tech is, if you use a Dominion and like go at like 260 beats per minute, you can actually like go really fast with.
Oh.
And you can go like fly everywhere to the point where it's like it feels so good to get right. Anyway, yeah, this is chapter 9. Chapter 9 is fairly tough. Is like almost more or less kind of like a boss chapter. Like, it's not really a boss chapter, but it's more like a this is like kind of getting to the end of the run chapter where you kind of like tested on what you know about the game. Did you miss the? No. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I didn't remember how many guys there were. Good. Bolt, which is this level, can also be fairly notorious for being a real nuisance to get sometimes. I think you missed the guy? No, you didn't. Oh, you did? Yeah, you did, Guardian. I wasn't sure if you killed that Guardian. Bolt is also fairly notorious because it... Oh.
Good.
All good.
Fine.
Probably be careful in the ammo. Because, yeah. It's notorious for being a very easy level to miss, like, an enemy on. Oh, we're all good. The level has... Very good job doing it first try. The level has a it's such a run killer to the point where, like, if you aren't, like, careful on what demons you haven't killed, then it can be, like, you just reset and you lose 25 seconds, which can be very punishing for, like, a top level runner. Also, yeah, this is Godstreak. This is Godstreak. Godstreak is a fairly interesting level with where the start and the end kind of like converge at the same point. So it's like you're kind of going to like the far reaches of the level, and then you're going right back to the start, which is really cool. If you actually see this run and compare it to what a record run would look like, because the world record run kind of does the level backwards in a way, which is really cool to me. It's so interesting. I'm just gonna say, some of the ILs, like this IL, like the IL scene of this game is so cool. I would definitely recommend, if you got like a bit of free time, just definitely like watch a few of like the Neon White IL like Neon White communities like runs, because some of them can be very, very cool to see. Also, yeah, this plunge can be it is a very, like, strong level. It is a level with a ton of bullet boosts in it, but it's not really that much to explain here.
E.
All good. You don't need the,
You want up.
Yeah, you're still missing one. There you go. No, you're good. You're good now. I'm just remembering from, like, the demon counts, because I've done some of these ILs, like, almost, like, thousands of times, to the point where it's, like, you kind of just, like, can tell if you're missing something by, like, knowing the demon count off by heart. Also, yeah, this is Barrage. Barrage is actually a really cool level, but it can be very annoying to get, like, really good times on because of the Purify card, because you're mostly, like, tapping for the most part, and it can hurt your hand very, very quickly. Mostly because it can be, like, very input intensive, I guess.
No, wait. That
Alright,
was
now
fine.
now we're going into Estate, which Estate is probably the coolest level in the game, but also by commonality, like, the hardest level in the game. There is quite a lot of, like, tech to it, to the point where if you see, it is a kind of like Apartment. It is a spectacle. It's a spectacle when you get the level right, but it's so hard. But it's so fun. It is, well, like, the level is also very, into its, like, the level has a lot of, like, bullet boosting that goes into it, and it can be so cool when you get it down. Yeah, now we got, we're just gonna be, I think you missed the jumper there.
Oh, and you still me, or?
Yeah, you did miss an enemy. That is not right. That's you need 12.
Yeah, there's the get 12.
Yeah, the jumper. That jumper can be so annoying. It can just jump over the tripwire. Yep, that was what happened.
Yep.
That jumper can just. I've had a couple of runs because how this game works. I actually should mention this. This game has two different forms of playing it. One of it is known as shuffled, and one of it is a standard rush. Standard more or less allows you to play the game in this order, from like level 1 to level 96, like back to back to back. But shuffled can allow you to start at any level any level that is randomized, and because levels aren't like connected to each other, you can start at any level and you can finish at any level. Like, you can be taken from the last level in the game to the first level in the game to the 29th level in the game, to anything you want. It can be very dependent. It is a very cool, like, unique way for speedrunning, just to like to have like a planar mindset for the level.
Yes, people.
All right. Now we got some Fortress here, which Fortress is also a fairly difficult level with 2 different unique routes. I have been trying to go for the Sapphire medal in this for like the longest time, which I could actually explain. The community also has a bunch of different like medal ranks that are higher than the Dev medal, which is the highest level you can get in a casual game. There is 3 different metals known as the Emerald, Amethyst, and Sapphire. Emerald is like a great understanding the level. Amethyst is... It's more like a Dev+, and Sapphire is like the top level. Alright, so this is Holy Ground. This is the 10th chapter, which is probably the hardest chapter. Like, we're getting into like the hardest level of the run here. I'm probably gonna be a bit like quiet just so you can focus, by the way, Vulcan.
That's fine. So you can continue the content.
Yeah. The level has a lot of like, well...
It's fine, I still have the minion.
I'll try and explain it for the most part, but yeah, you're all good. But yeah. Oh,
No! Oh no!
I think you're fine.
Yeah.
You can back it up. But yeah, also, yeah, for extra context about the, okay, now I think you might be screwed. All good, it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, the boss fight here, I guess I can kind of explain it for the most part. The boss fight of Neon Green 2, like the second Neon Green fight, can be very tough. Well, is probably like the hardest level in the run. Because there's a lot of pretty hard and like really precise strats that go into the fight. And it can be really, it can be very annoying if you miss like a few shots, because if you do, then it's like more or less a, your run could just, oh god.
The most simple level and still more fails.
It's all good. It's the hitbox that, like, the collision there is so awkward. I don't blame me for dying.
It's like it never happened before, but well, here we go again.
All good. The like the collision of this game can sometimes just troll you to the point where it's like you can just fall and die for seemingly not doing anything major.
Well, now I can complete this level.
Yeah, nice. All good. We got there in the end. Alright, so Neon Green, this is the third temple. Probably the hardest fight in the run. There is a lot of, like, fairly tough tech that goes into it. You basically want to get green down to, like, you want to deal as much damage as you can to green during these, cycle skips, like the, cycles. We can, like, there's like an optimal cycle for this, where, you want to get green down to, zero health, and you want to kill green before he hits the, like, the, river, like, the lake, or the waterfall. But, due to how, yeah, we might
don't have a shotgun.
Yeah, you don't have fireball, which, yeah, makes it a bit... It makes it probably not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Okay. I guess I...
Green... Oh!
Whoop.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, you grappled under it. This level can sometimes, when you're, like, optimally, you can take about a minute for this level. I'm pretty sure, if you're doing this level optimally, you want to be done with green by about here. But yeah, everything past here can be a bit more, is a bit more on the improvised side. Got a hit in, at least. You do have a, extra... Like, you do have a extra 20 come in soon. Shut up.
That's still fine.
Yeah, it's fun.
Pretty hard to get sometimes the shots correctly.
Yeah, I don't blame you for, like, some people, like, pretty sure this is still, like, technically, I don't know if this is actually, like, still for the achievement, like, there's an achievement dedicated to this level and clock tower where if you get it, like, green before a certain phase, then you can, get an achievement for beating the game, like, for the game.
And where is he?
Yeah, he's over, like, I think it's hitting green before this phase, actually. So.
Yeah, before he gets, like, already here at the roof.
Good job, though.
Church. Yeah, thank you.
Now we have the final chapter. This is technically the second to last chapter of the run. This is, the 1,000-pound butterfly, which, includes a card called the Book of Life, or the Booth, as people would call it. And, yeah, so basically you can teleport and kill an enemy that is up to 500 units away, which, as you can probably imagine from what we're going to be doing here, it is quite a distance. Oh, no. You needed to do that earlier, I think. Like, you want to elevate faster. Because you can get the elevate boost from the, barrel as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the levels are, like, very fast-paced, and, best part of it is you don't need to kill any of the enemies. Like, the, enemy, like, the demon death count, is, like, completely optional here. Mostly because, you don't need to, like, the main point of this chapter is just getting to, like, the book at the very end.
Nice.
Nice. Hike is annoying because you more or less have to. There is a very precise barrel. Also, yeah, people would often, like, lower their field of view to 60 for this entire chapter. This level sucks. I'm just gonna say it. I hate this level. This is probably my least favorite level in the game. You would have been fun down, but
Yeah.
you could have. You could have probably gone under as well if you want. But yeah, the main gimmick of this level, for those who don't know, this level is more or less this level switch is basically just a normal level in the game, but going upside down.
Okay, I forgot one thing. I don't need it to get like the way developer intended. I need to get to the left side.
Yeah, you want to go to the left side of that and hit a barrel from here.
Yes.
No, hit the tripwires here. Also, yeah, you can just clip through tripwires sometimes. I think it's mostly because the game doesn't recognize you're there until, like, you already passed. Also, yeah, this is access. You can just clip through a wall here, because, yeah. Collision, am I right?
Oh!
Oh! Oh no, you, I think that was just past, I think you just passed the tripwire a bit. Too close. All good. Also, yeah, you want to shoot that, shoot... Okay, you got it.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You got it. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to say, you want to avoid hitting that balloon because you want to, like, move to it immediately after. Also, yeah, this is Congregation. You don't get the card immediately, but you do get it pretty soon after. Because, yeah, it kind of, like, restricts your movement a bit, but as soon as you get the card, it's like, okay, everything's out the window, and you can just flip through, Okay, this is interesting. This is new.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's sort of the strat I get for like myself when I get the Hell Run achievement.
Yeah. Interesting. I did not know that was even possible. But, yeah, nice. Also, yeah, sequence. Shoutouts to Canary for this. This is probably the most optimized level in the game. Other than, like, you know, some of the other ones, like Godspeed or Book of Life Traversal. But, yeah. Also, yeah, this is Marathon. This level is, like, meant to be 2 minutes long, by the way. Yeah, we're just gonna avoid the entire level. You can optimally beat this level in about, like, 10 seconds, which is incredibly funny to me. Shout out to Canary again for this. I don't know who found this, but yeah, this is fast. Also, yeah, this is the final level of the run, Absolution. What we're gonna be seeing is we're gonna go for I presume you're actually going for Death Abuse, right?
Yeah, I want to do it here at least.
Make it a cool ending. Yeah, what you're gonna see is we're gonna go for a Death Abuse, which Death Abuse more or less is just like you have like 30 uses of your katana for ammo, and then you have 10 fist ammo immediately after. Do not ask why. It is a bit weird, but yeah. You basically want to use all of your ammo before the end of the fight, and you want to use your last ammo as soon as the fight ends in order to skip the fight at the very end. For the tech people, by the way, that will be time. So time will be coming up. That'll be when time will happen. Sorry. So yeah, now we got. Oh, you're going for the shots.
I tried to tried to practice, but
don't forget the punches. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Go to the right one. Go to the right one. Sorry. If you go to the right one,
yeah, there's book.
The right one's the book, so you don't need to go and punch the others.
It's still the casual in me who doing the same stuff again.
Oh, fair. That's fair enough. Alright, getting into time. Maybe we could show the course we're at. And, yeah. Time would be, now. GG.
GG.
Good job.
Thank you. Well,
That's a PB.
Yep, that's PB, and it's still at least like sub 1 hour. 1 hour.
What was your PB going into this?
Oh, like before the learning, I had like around 69 minutes because I did the run only for the achievement.
Oh yeah.
And so before the like marathon run, I just practiced the levels, try to learn the strats, and that's basically it.
Pretty good job.
Yeah, so thank you for submitting the neon white. Kind of cool run.
Of course. Glad to be here. Should
Yep.
we want to put word and we'll send it off to Speedromizer.
Oh, I have nothing to say. I said all what I wanted to. Well, I'm just really have a good emotions of this run at all.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, that's basically it. What I can say is like good luck to the other runners for today. Hmm? 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 No?
Thank you so much for your run, Bulkanoidniy, and we will be transitioning to our break screen now.